Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday, which means new books.
Yay.
Woo!
New books. New
Yay,
books.
yay. We each have a little pile here to share with
Yes.
you.
Yes.
After a long weekend, it feels like the best way to come back to work is for new books.
Open up some new books.
Yeah, this is how we make
Very exciting.
a Tuesday that feels like a Monday more bearable.
Yes. Make it feel like a Friday. We got books to read.
All right, don't go that
All
far.
right, I'm sorry. All right, I pushed it a little too far. I like to push things to the limit.
That's
pushing
too
that envelope.
far.
It's Friday.
That is unrealistic and that is hurtful.
I'm sorry. I'm so ashamed.
It's not Friday. All right.
It's not.
We're going to dive into the adult books.
what you got?
I love the title of this
I
one.
know. It's very morbid. There we are.
Okay,
We're
hello.
back.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't bring the hotspot with me. That's why.
okay. All right, we're in.
Hotspot's in the other room trying to power the laptop. Anyway, okay, hello. This one is called Everyone in This Room Will Someday Be Dead by Emily Austen. And this title just makes me crack up. The reviews for it were really good, and it sounds super interesting. It said it is a brisk, hilariously poignant debut novel about the fragility and magic.
Still connected. Oh, hello.
Hello?
Are you in there?
I don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes when it says trying to reconnect, there are like whole chunks of video that are just gone. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to try to get through this. Hold on. What's going to happen if I do? Wait. What's going to happen if I just turn off the... Okay. We're going to see what's going to happen. Hello? I'm going to try this one more time. Everyone in this room will someday be dead. By Emily Austen. including this live cast. All right, so it seems very funny. Meet Gilda. She cannot stop thinking about death. Desperate for relief from her anxious mind and alienated from her repressive family, Gilda responds to a flyer for free therapy at a local Catholic church, where Father Jeff assumes she's there for a job interview. Caught off guard and too embarrassed to correct him, Gilda is abruptly hired to replace the recently deceased receptionist, Grace. It's not the most obvious job. She's queer and an atheist, for starters. And so, in between trying to learn Mass, dodging her new maybe girlfriend, and conducting an amateur investigation into Grace's death, Gilda must avoid revealing the truth of her own mortifying existence. Blending warmth, deadpan humor, and pitch-perfect observations about the human condition, Everyone in This Room Will Someday Be Dead is a crackling exploration of what it takes to stay afloat in a world where your expiration and the expiration of those you love is the only certainty.
Except taxes. Death and taxes.
Death and taxes. So the reviews for it were really good, and it just seems like it'll be a fun yet poignant book.
Yeah, sounds good.
The next one is by sister author duo Liv Constantine. It's called The Stranger in the Mirror, and this one sounds fascinating. It's like an amnesia mystery. I know. It says it's diabolically twisty.
I love diabolical. And I am twisty, so...
Yeah, you said it was Friday. That's twisted.
Freaky Friday.
Addison is about to get married, but she's not looking forward to the big day. It's not her fiance. He's a wonderful man. It's because Addison doesn't know who she really is. I know. A few years ago, a kind driver found her bleeding next to a New Jersey highway and rescued her. A kind driver in New Jersey?
Yeah,
Wow.
and what? Wait.
Is that the twist?
All right, now I know it's fiction.
That's the twist. While her physical wounds healed, Addison's memory never returned. She doesn't know her real name, or how she ended up injured on the side of the road, or why she can't shake the notion that she may have done something very, very bad.
Because it's Jersey.
In a posh home in the Boston suburbs, Julian tries to figure out what happened to his sweet, caring wife, Cassandra, who disappeared without a trace 2 years ago. They're probably the same? Maybe. She would never have left him and their beloved 7-year-old daughter Valentina of her own free will. Or would she? As these two lives intersect, The Stranger in the Mirror hooks readers with riveting drama told with Liv Constantine's hallmark blend of glamour, tense psychological thrills, and jaw-dropping twists.
Ooh. All right, that sounds good. So they're sisters that write together?
Yeah, they're sisters.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Lynn Constantine and Valerie Constantine, and they are the best-selling authors of the Reese Witherspoon book club pick, The Last Mrs. Parrish.
Nice.
Came out like a year or two ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
kind of sounds familiar.
Yes. Okay, this next one is called Wayward by Dana Spiotta. I keep seeing buzz for this one, so I was like, okay, let's...
Keys always represent possibility.
Do they?
What do those keys go to? I need to know.
It's a mystery. Who knows? A moving, funny, wholly engrossing new novel about mothers and daughters and one woman's midlife reckoning. And of course, like most people's entire life reckoning, it starts on the heels of the election of 2016.
Yes. Yes.
Samantha Raymond's life is such a reckoning for everybody. It doesn't matter who you voted for, it was a reckoning.
It is a reckoning, yeah.
Samantha Raymond's life begins to come apart. Her mother is ill, her teenage daughter is increasingly remote, and at 53, she finds herself staring into the mids, that hour of supreme wakefulness between 3 and 4 in the morning in which women of a certain age suddenly find themselves contemplating motherhood, mortality, and in this case, the state of our unraveling nation. Is it only for middle-aged women? Because I usually am awake at that hour.
At that hour? Yeah, and I kind of sound, I go right through it.
When she falls in love with a beautiful, decrepit house in a hardscrabble neighborhood of Syracuse, she buys it on a whim and flees her suburban life and her family as she grapples with how to be a wife, a mother, and a daughter in a country that is coming apart at the seams. Probing and provocative, brainy and sensual, it is a testament to our weird, off-kilter America, to reforms and resistance and utopian wishes, and to the beauty of ruins.
Interesting. I feel
know,
like this is
so
very
interesting.
personal for this author. I don't know. She seems to have really...
She's a National Book Award finalist or winner?
Okay.
Finalist, yes.
All right.
This one is called Falling.
Oh, good effects. Special effects.
You know, it's like,
The budget blown.
I think we're all like very triggered by this though. Falling.
Yeah, no,
It's like it's tough, but it got good reviews and it seems really interesting. It's by T.J. Newman. And it is about a plane hijacking plotline, but it just sounded really interesting, and one that I feel as if people are going to go, well, what's going to happen? You just boarded a flight to New York. There are 143 other passengers on board. What you don't know is that 30 minutes before your flight, your pilot's family was kidnapped.
Oh, boy.
For his family to live, everyone on your plane must die. The only way the family will survive is if the pilot follows his orders and crashes the plane. Enjoy the flight.
Oh, dear Lord.
I know.
That sounds really spooky.
I know.
I don't think I can.
Apparently the pilot says, I'm not going to crash this plane and you're not going to kill my family. So
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know what
I feel like
happens,
this is a
but it
movie
just-
with Tom Hanks. That's what I feel like. I see it.
I don't know. This one is by Kristen Harmel, and it's called The Forest of Vanishing Stars. I believe it is a World War II novel. After being stolen from her wealthy German parents and raised in the unforgiving wilderness of Eastern Europe, Yona has amassed a lifetime of survival skills. She knows how to find food in the depths of the harshest winter, how to build a shelter to withstand the elements, and even how to kill a man if she must. Good for her. But little about the simplest human interactions. Her solitary existence is interrupted in the early days of World War II, however, when she happens upon a group of Jews fleeing Nazi persecution. Stunned to learn what's happening in the outside world, she vows to teach the group all she can about surviving in the forest. And in turn, they teach her some surprising lessons about opening her heart after years of isolation. Inspired by incredible true stories of survival against staggering odds, this heart-wrenching and suspenseful novel is perfect for fans of The Tattooist of Auschwitz and Where the Crawdads Sing.
Nice.
Very interesting.
That sounds good.
It does sound good.
Yeah. I think I've read a book by this
Yes.
author.
So this is by Linda Castillo, and if you have not read the, what's the name of the character? The Kate Burkhold series yet, why not get started? It is, this is the newest one. It's called Fallen. They are suspenseful mysteries, and they take place in the Amish community. I believe that the main character has left the Amish community, but it always is about somebody within that community, and it seems to be very interesting and a really unique setting for these generally like murder mysteries. Is that a box of books?
Oh, I don't know, did we?
Yeah, I got so there's a window right in front of us. I'm like, oh.
Stop looking. We have enough here. The funniest
there are
thing
two
is,
boxes, but I don't know if they're books.
I picked up one of these books one time, not realizing it was part of a series, and I read it, and I understood what was going on.
Right,
So you
most
don't
of
have to go
these,
into the
yeah,
back if you
most
don't
of
want
these
to.
mystery series you can kind of pick up
Yeah,
and
I
read
picked up on it,
as a
and it was
one-off
good.
if you want to know more about the main character and kind of build your fictional
It was
relationship with
definitely
her.
doable.
You can read all of them. But so I just wanted to share this. I don't know how many there are now. I forgot. But maybe there are more boxes. I get so distracted by boxes. We love
It could be our
deliveries.
puzzles too.
It could be. We ordered so many new puzzles. I'm sorry. I'm just. Oh yes, I see an Amazon box. We ordered some new puzzles for our puzzle collection. This is just a little interlude. This is a little sidebar.
Yeah.
We're having a sidebar here about other materials in the library aside from books. Again,
Which are our
mystery
favorite,
today.
but it's fun to have puzzles too.
We are updating our puzzle collection yet again. We got some more summer ones and some more fall ones, and in a wider range of pieces. So we got some 300, so that families can do them together, and some 500. I know I like the 1,000-piece puzzles, but not everybody does, so I ordered some 500-piece puzzles. So we'll be adding those to our website later this week. So if you want to check out some new puzzles, of course, I'm going to take the fall ones home and test them out. You know, like when you're eating a batter and you're like, oh, I got to make sure these cookies that came from that batter aren't poisoned. I got to make sure that the puzzles aren't poisoned. Yeah.
I could be that person.
Yeah, I got to make sure the puzzles aren't poisoned, and they're for fall anyway. So I know I am like, okay, 4th of July is over. It's time for Halloween. I don't know if anybody else is yet. So I got one more adult one. This is a nonfiction one by everyone's favorite Michael Pollan. Who wrote The Omnivore's Dilemma, amongst other things. Food Roles, How to Change Your Mind, The Botany of Desire.
My mind on plants.
This is your mind on plants.
Yikes.
And it's exactly what you think it is.
Wow, awesome.
Of all the things humans rely on plants for, sustenance, beauty, medicine, fragrance, flavor, fiber, surely the most curious is of our use of them is to change consciousness, to stimulate or calm, fiddle with or completely alter the qualities of our mental experience. Take coffee and tea. People around the world rely on caffeine to sharpen their minds.
Totally addicted.
We just went to the store and bought new tea the other day.
I have tea. In the middle of summer, I'm having tea and coffee.
But we do not usually think of caffeine as a drug or our daily use as an addiction because it is legal and socially acceptable. So then what is a drug? And why, for example, is making tea from the leaves of a tea plant acceptable, but making tea from the seed head of an opium poppy a federal crime?
Yikes. Oh my gosh, I never thought of that.
So in his usual blend of history, science, and some memoir and participatory journalism, Pollan examines and experiences these plants from several very different angles and contexts, and shines a fresh light on a subject that is all too often treated reductively as a drug, whether illicit or illicit. So if you like his nonfiction writing, here's a new one. But also, if you're just curious about that topic, it sounds fascinating. I'll probably read this one at some point.
Yeah,
it sounds really interesting.
Good.
So those are our adult books, and again, new puzzles are coming.
New puzzles are
I
here.
can't wait.
So I have a couple of really cute, a lot of nice books, but new graphic novel. It's a sequel to The OK Witch, and for me, the title alone gets it. Because if I were a witch, I'd be an okay witch. I know I would.
You're
be.
okay.
I'd be an okay witch. I wouldn't be a great witch. I wouldn't be brilliant. I'd be okay. So right off the bat, I love it. And this particular one sounds very interesting. Beautifully illustrated, by the way. Very beautiful.
I do. I love
Kids
illustrations.
really love this one. And Miss Alyssa. Oh, and there's a black cat on the back, so that's adorable. But this was about the okay witch is kind of getting accustomed to her powers, and she tries out a new charm that lets her create like an identical twin sort of herself that becomes part of the popular crowd. And how does that, like one who's cool and confident. So like it's like her alter ego. So I think this could be really good and really have a lot of kid appeal, because I'm sure all kids feel like they wish they had an alter ego for those socially awkward moments in their lives. So
for sure.
this is a good one.
Even adults do.
Yeah. This one, Turtle in Paradise, another beautifully illustrated graphic novel by Jennifer Holm. She's done a ton of children's books, and she does I think it's the Baby Mouse.
She does Baby Mouse.
She does Baby Mouse. She does Squish.
Does she do the Sunny books?
Yep,
Sunny,
Sunny
I love
books.
the Sunny ones.
And this one is an adaptation. I forgot all about this book, but she did write a book called Turtle in Paradise, and now this has been adapted into a graphic novel. It's basically like a summer story, a summer family story, but again, just really fun, really nicely illustrated, and about a little girl called Turtle coming out of her shell. So I thought that sounded great. The new Bad Guys is here. So if your kids are fans, you got to get on this. I have them in the series section. They're kind of a combo book / graphic novel, but the kids love these. I usually buy at least 3 copies, and it looks like it's going to be a major motion picture.
Oh, really?
Yeah, by DreamWorks. So you know that's going to
It'll be fun.
It even more popular. Yeah, this series is so beloved by the children. So I've got new copies of that. And this book had fantastic ratings. Maya and the Robot, heart and humor and hope. Maya has a beloved robot. She saves it like she's like really good in science and STEM, and she reconnects and gets this robot up and going because she's feeling very lonely because for the first time since kindergarten her best friends are not in her class. So this is like one of those stories that happens to pretty much every kid, and how hard it is when your friends are not in your class anymore, and how you have to make new friends. And so she makes new friends. She actually literally makes a new friend. He becomes part of her family, basically.
Very cool.
So yeah, so this one has fantastic reviews. This one I could not resist. The Last Super Chef, because the kids are still really into like the cooking shows and books about cooking shows. And in this particular book, this young man would like to be the best. He wants to win this show called Super Chef, and it turns out the Super Chef host, or the main guy, is his long lost father,
Luke.
And they tell you that right here.
Father.
Exactly. Good one, Alyssa. That was a good Star Wars recommendation. I like that. I like that a lot. So I'm going to tell you that because I didn't read it. They gave this information out, so I'm not disclosing any secrets they don't want you to know.
Spoilers.
Yeah, no spoiler is right there in the description. So could be interesting. And like I said, the kids just really love these books about kid chefs.
Yep.
So this one, I Speak Boy, is loosely based on Emma, which is one of my favorite Jane Austen books. And it's just like a tween, slight little tiny romance, which I think sounds adorable. The boys at my school are all cryptic aliens from another planet where they speak an entirely different language. Sometimes they don't even use actual words, but now something magical has happened. I Speak Boy, a translation app for boys, is on my phone. So she uses an app, so it's got technology in it. And just a little bit of matchmaking in a very innocent tween way.
Yeah, it's very appropriate for tweens. Whereas some of the stuff in the young adult room might be too much, but
this is definitely
some of the other stuff
tweens.
might be too young.
Yeah, that just a hint of romance, which is cute. A lot of the kids really like that.
Yeah, nice innocent romance.
This is a new book by Channing Tatum called The One and Only Sparkella. And it's been, I think everybody's talking about it on the different shows and everything because first of all, it's Channing Tatum. But apparently he wrote this story, I think, for his daughter.
It's actually, when I read
based
through it,
on
I
her.
kind of cried a little.
Yeah, it's very touching. Ella is excited for her first day at a new school. Glimmering pencil case, check. Shimmering backpack, check. Glittery ribbons in her hair, check. She can't wait to meet the other kids and share her sparkly personality. But her first day doesn't go quite as planned. Her new classmates do not like her disco ball shoes, her PB&J with sprinkles sandwich. Oh my God, that sounds delicious. Aww. And her rainbowy unicorn painting. Ella decides to try to be less sparkly at school the next day so the other kids won't make fun of her. But with a little help from her dad, she soon learns the importance of being herself no matter what other people say. So I think that's great, and it's like sort of like an ode to his own little girl, I believe. Let's see, between father and daughter, and I believe that it was written with his own daughter in mind. So super cute. This is another beautiful one. Jenny May is Sad.
Sweet one.
Just a nice, beautiful book. Great reviews. Just about kids dealing with emotions. So many books now helping kids through some hard times, but in a way that's appropriate, not overwhelming for them. Does it say why she's sad? I don't know. My friend Jenny May is sad, but you might not be able to tell. She smiles a lot, she makes everyone laugh, and she still likes blue popsicles the best. So sometimes I guess it's about like helping your friend even though they act like they're not sad, but if you know they're sad, how to help them.
And everybody, you can be the happiest person in the world and still have a bad day.
Yeah. So, and I love that the back is the two of them together from the back. I think that's really adorable. So
it's very sweet.
And last but not least, we got a new book about popcorn. It's a nonfiction children's book about popcorn.
Oh, this one's fun.
We love to do popcorn story times. and popcorn songs, and and it's just all about where popcorn comes from and how it gets to be in my belly.
Yum.
So just really fun, all about growing it, and then how what to do, how to pop it, and so it's got a little bit of science in there and beautiful pictures and fun things like popcorn. Yeah, and that's it.
That's it. Those are our books for today. If you're interested in any of them, come on over or let us know. Email us, call us.
Ring-a-ding. Or
Hello.
Email. Here's my hand signal.
Call
for
us on
email.
the banana phone.
Yeah.
Hello. Sorry, we're very silly today.
I do hand gestures for like little, like when I go to the food store or no, so like the ice cream store, I'll be like, can I have a small? Some of my family will make fun of me. They're like, Mom, wait, was it small or was it large? I'm like, okay, sorry. So
usually I do instead. I
Ring-a-ding
usually do that when I'm like,
email.
just a cup.
Yeah, just a cup. I just need a cup.
Just a cup of ice cream.
Yeah,
Because if
use
I have a
both hands,
cone, if I have a
small.
cone, it's gonna be too much.
Yeah.
Just a cup.
Yeah. Sometimes I say, can I have a cone in a cup? And I do that as and yeah.
Speaking of ice cream, tomorrow for book cooks, making ice cream.
I love speaking of ice cream. Speaking of ice cream, you had me there. Tomorrow's book cooks.
Check it out, the recipe for this week and 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now.
Yes. Yeah. If we had a calendar, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Except it would probably be backwards.
Yeah, I know. It's ice cream. Ice cream July. We're doing 2 episodes of book cooks this month. So tomorrow we're doing cereal milk ice cream.
I used to love the cereal milk.
I know.
And sometimes I would pour extra cereal in there just to like make it, and then like eat that, so it gets super, super strong flavor in the milk. Yeah.
And we're also doing a little bit of an experiment to see if we can make ice cream without an ice cream maker. So
because I have an ice
tune
cream
in
maker,
to
but it's a pain in
find
the neck.
out. It is. That's why I don't want one.
It's a lot of storage space.
It is a lot of storage space, and that's all that it does.
That's it.
So we're gonna see. We have 2 episodes to find out. Can I make ice cream without an ice cream maker? So we have lots of fun stuff going on.
Yeah.
Come visit us.
Come on down.
All right. See you soon, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.